They called, and the audition process was a nightmare. It was 6 callbacks over 2 months, singing and reading and singing and reading and singing and reading. And then finally, they said, come back tomorrow. This is 5 o'clock on a Monday. They said, come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and have a 2-minute Chaplin-y thing ready. Which I was like...
It's so rude. It's like that you have to... It's like Godspell. Come and be funny with a parable. How about you show me what to do and I'll do it for you, All right, so go on.
So I went home and I was racking my brain trying to come up with a 2-minute Chaplin-y thing. And it was like 2:30 in the morning, and my wife rolled over in bed and was like, why don't you at least bring music so you're not hung out to dry with like silence in the room? And I thought,
crickets.
That's good.
What does she do? Is she an actress?
Yes, she is.
Okay, bravo.
And so I started looking through the classical music on my phone, and I had Flight of the Bumblebee. I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring Flight of the Bumblebee and a fly swatter.
And wait, what? Yeah. And what else?
And a fly swatter. And I'm going to fight an invisible fly and lose. That's it. And I fell asleep. And then the next morning, I live in Philly, so I got on the Amtrak train with headphones and a fly swatter. And I'm sure everyone on the train thought I was out of my mind because I was sitting there planning my bit. And the first time I did it on my feet was in the room, terrified, and it went well.
And how'd you get the gig?
You know, I auditioned just like everybody else. I auditioned for Chris Curtis and those cats.
And what version of it?
La Jolla.
Okay.
I've joined Robin La Jolla. We've been together from that point forward.
And did you have to come into the final audition with like 10 hot tips about Lindsay Lohan, like some crazy gossip?
No, I didn't actually. I just, you know, they wanted.
Oh wait, no one told me my shirt was open. I'm not Tony Manero.
You wanted it that way.
No.
Oh,
go
sorry.
on.
I really thought you were rocking a
I'm
new
not
look.
that crazy.
Okay.
I'm married, but I ain't dead. All right, wait, go on. Wait, so your final audition was what?
My final audition was singing. They wanted to hear that song again for, you know, the entire team, and then I had all the sides, and that was pretty much it.
And how many auditions? 6 like this clown?
I didn't have that many auditions, no. But for the for when they came back around for the Broadway production,
don't even say the word. You had audition again.
I did not, but they opened up the auditions, and they were trying to get a star in there, and they opened up the auditions, and so I had to wait patiently and hope.
So you know anybody that came in?
They would come back. They saw everyone.
But by star, was it like, you know, Mackenzie Phillips, or was it like...
It was more like Anna Gasteyer. Like,
oh,
yeah,
brava.
you know what I mean?
Okay,
yeah.
so a name.
Yep.
Okay, and first of all, how many Broadway shows have you done? I feel like I've seen you in every show that I've ever seen. Aren't I right? It's like Michael's always
This is my 13th, and I was in Oliver back in '65 with Davy Jones as the Artful Dodger. And we were...
and Georgia Brown?
Well, Georgia Brown had started the tour. It was the whole Broadway company at that time. You know what big time producers David Merrick did? They just sent it out on the road after the run was over, and we toured all around. We were in Chicago for 6 months. That's when I joined the show. Right at the beginning, one of the kids got homesick, and they had a 2,000 kids audition, and I got it.
And Davy Jones?
Davy Jones was the Artful Dodger.
So
2 years before he was a monkey. 2 years before he was a monkey.
You were a workhouse boy / part of Fagan's gang?
Yes, and then I ended up doing the Artful Dodger in the last 2 months of the run at the Hirschfeld, or at the Martin Beck.
It came back to Broadway?
It came back to Broadway for 3 more months during the holiday season. Oh, my wife and I have a vegetable love, so she'll cook and fry every type for me, the dove. Her dishes hot and cool tempt me like a fool. Till I get them, I grow edgy, so I'm nicknamed Veggie Reggie. I can not imagine how peas are as creamy as her cowpeas, her asparagus has tantalizing tips, and her jumbo cauliflowers have me gobbling for hours. That is why I'm known as Vegetable Reggie.